9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey you guys, blessings upon blessings to each and every one of you. I hope you guys find yourself in great spirits today, because I know I find myself in great spirits. So let me get into the commentary video that you guys came here to listen. Just remember, your thoughts and your opinion are always welcome on the comment down below. Even if we agree to disagree, it will always be love from my end. So let me get into it. As we all know, the reality co-star from Love After Lockup, Monique and Derek, last time I touched base on them, I stated they went their separate ways. But Mr. Derek himself had an interview with a young man on Instagram. And in that interview, the young man was asking him a lot of questions. And from those questions was, how many times did he cheated? Is him and Monique are still an item? How do he feels about if the shoes were reversed, if Monique was doing what Derek is doing to her, how would he feels? So the boy had said a lot of pointers, but the boy also said that he feels like Derek beats around the questions and just don't really want to answer them. I will insert the live on this video. I don't know if it could be before this audio or after the audio. I just gotta, see where I drop it at. So Derek had said in the video that he had cheated on Monique with more than 10 women. At first he said it was 10, and the guy said it could be over 10, and he stood still for a minute and he giggled. And as he giggled, he just said, "Nah, I'm just gonna say it's 10. It's 10. It's 10." So I picked up. I was like, "You a bold-faced liar, Derek. You know you cheat on old girl more than 10. It's more than 10 females. So you cheated on her, and you still cheating on her because the way you're conducting yourself, and you don't see a problem in your action. You say y'all working." Then he also said that, him and Monique are back to talking again, that they are working on their relationship. I don't understand. Like, listen. Derek is not an ugly man. He's a handsome young man. Monique is not an ugly female. She's a beautiful young female. You understand? But the issue is they don't belong together. Let's keep it 100. They do not belong together, because at the end of the day, Monique, a man's only going to do what you continue to allow him to do. The same way and vice versa. A female is going to do to a man what the man allowed the female to do. You feel me? So you continue to allow and accept his cheating ways. You continue to allow him to play in your face, to paint you as a fool out there on social media. Then you're going to have to accept, the comments or opinion that people come to you. You understand? You should know that you are valuable. You deserve more. You should be treated like the queen that you're supposed to be treated. Because if you're giving your man this royal treatment and you're catering to him, cheating on you, playing you as a fool on live television, playing you as a fool on social media, it's not giving you that same treatment. And he's not giving you that, royal princess, that princess treatment, whatever. He's not giving it to you. He's not reciprocating the chemistry you giving him. He's playing around with your mental state. He got you where he wants you. You understand? He's a man from the street. He know how to play the game. He know how to persuade women. He knows how to get in your ear and make you feel like, I'm wrong. I didn't mean to do this. You're the only girl. It was just a a club promotion, this and that it is. You know, you're the only apple in my eye that see blase, all that bullshit they feed into female, and you're falling right into it. He is a narcissist, okay? He is a liar, a manipulator. He is not good for you. Cause as well, and if you look into the young man comments, a lot of people was like, ask him about a baby, ask him about a baby, ask him about a baby. And I'm like, what is they talking about a baby? You know, what is this they talking about? Monique is pregnant. So I just kept paying attention on the comments. They say, no, he got some woman pregnant and sexist. The list go on. I'm like, really? Like, what is he not doing? And then he has his sister that's constantly in his business, that's constantly disrespecting Monique. There has to be a line that should not be crossed. Because to the sister, your brother's in that relationship, your brother's in that relationship. If Monique is not putting hands on your brother, if Monique is not, dragging your brother through the floor, whatever, and your brother is okay, there's no need for you to get in their relationship. There's no need for them to keep butting in what it doesn't concern them. I think the sister should find their own relationship so they could be, that certain sister Elizabeth could just mind her business. Mind the business that pays her. She's all in. She's all in invested. She's too invested. Too invested. I feel like, respectfully, Monique ain't going nowhere. Maybe she will down the line, but she ain't. A lot of people, yes, like myself, I was rooting for them when I first started, but then when I started seeing his pattern, and then I started seeing him admitting he cheated, and then, hiding text messages from females, as well cheating on her. The first day that he came out, he went to the hotel, but allegedly with the correctional officer. I was like, To the point, the young man that did the interview, they're like, why you just don't be in a poly relationship? He said, no, Monique ain't into that. I asked Monique for a threesome. And when I asked her for a threesome, she ain't really into females like that. She ain't really into like, boy, you're just greedy. You want your cake and eat it too. Monique, baby girl, if you go back to that girl, I'm telling you, you're going to go right back to square one again. You're going to be on social media acting a fool again. And this time it's not going to be his fault. This time it's going to be your fault. Because you're allowing it. You keep accepting his poison, his disrespect to you. He don't have no respect for nobody but himself. Because if a man really loves you, he won't be having you like Boo Boo the Fool and have you as a clown up on social media. Okay? Know your worth and stand on your worth. Don't keep taking the man back that's showing you signs that he does not love you. He just loves what you could do for him. He loves what you could provide for him. He loves what you give to him. He loves that you cater to him. He loves that you give him the attention that he's seeking, the validation of he's a strong man and he can bag a woman and that woman ain't going nowhere. He got you where he wants you. It's time for you to let go and let it be. Self-love, self-care, and self-healing. That's what you need. Because Derek ain't going to change. Especially if he has a toxic sister that's in tune in your relationship. And that's what I had to say. This is my thoughts and opinion through this whole situation of Monique and Derek from Love After Lockup. I will continue to keep you updated. As well, I will be covering others, Love and Hip Hop, maybe Black Ink Crew, any other shows y'all want me to cover and give my opinions on the show, you just let me know. Either Instagram, hit me up in my inbox on Instagram, or, email me. My email's in the description down below. But other than that, your thoughts and your opinion are truly welcome on the comments down below. Like I always say, we could agree to disagree, but I'm always be respectful from my end if you be respectful. Other than that, it's your girl, Queen Rose, and I wish each and every one of you love, peace, light, and blessings. Remember, you are you. You are unique in your own way, and never allow no one to dim your shine. So I'm out. Blessings upon blessings to each and every one of you once again. But I'm out to the next video.
Action. Us. I introduced myself, and they liked our story. Monique told them our story, and it went from there. Okay. And so they heard our story. They applied for it. They wanted his own bag. It was a hell of a story.
And what made you agree though? Like what
I didn't agree right off back. It took my family, my real supporters, like my real loved ones. I mean, real mean like the people who stuck it out through my whole bit. And I'm like, I wasn't really Instagram, social media type of dude. Y'all might see it now, but prior to me being incarcerated, I ain't had no social media, none of that. So it took, and this right here, cause to solidify that, like you elevating and just completely done with the streets. So I'm like, I thought about it. It took me about 90 days, almost 100 days to really like, okay, this is what it is. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. And speaking of your peoples, was your siblings some of those people?
For sure.
And how's the dynamic with your siblings today?
Oh, things getting better. Cameras put away, and then I was like seeing how everybody's feeling, how everybody doing, where they at mentally. And I'm always the family member who can bring families together, my family together. Whether it's my mother's side, my father's side, I'm the one that can bring siblings together. Whether it's my relatives, my cousins, my aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, I'm the one that makes everybody come together, make amends and have a good time and be family again.
So something that I've been wanting to know, was you completely shocked when your brothers and sisters pulled up to your first day out, or did you already know they'll be there?
I wasn't shocked because we had talked and they wanted to show up and whatnot because they was already on board being the show. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I wanted my family there, but Monique wanted that to be a moment for me and Monique, and I understood that because that was the first time we see each other in person. So that was a real delicate situation. So me being in a relationship with Monique, I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I'm gonna let them know that, but they could potentially pull up anyways.
Okay, makes sense. So now you contemplated the show for about 90 to 100 days. You got talked into doing it. Ultimately, you did it. Now looking back in hindsight, any regrets? Anything would you have, if you knew everything now, would it be something that you would have stayed firm on? Now I'm not gonna do, or is it like, nah, even if I could go back, I would still agree to do the show? I
really don't live my life with regrets. That 90 days, 100 days, I really contemplated everything. What the world to see, my life, my family life, and everybody's life in general is gonna be for the world to see and judge, comment, and have opinion about. So that was the whole 90-day part. So I'm like, you know what? Got past that, and it was a go. I don't regret nothing. It is what it is.
So what have been some challenges like on the show so far, or not like challenges on the show, but being on the show? What has been some things that's like a little challenging, like some pros and cons of doing reality TV now?
See, for me, it's really being in a relationship like with Monique, because a lot of things that she have a hard time with, it's not hard for me. Like people talking about our relationship. I've been popular. I've been here for something prior to the show. Y'all just getting to know me now.
So you said you ain't new to this, you true to this.
Man, I've been doing this. I've been making things happen. I've been having motion before TV.
Makes sense. So you feel like Monique makes it a little harder?
I ain't saying she make it more harder, but you gotta understand, you gotta be in a relationship on TV, you gotta understand, I gotta worry about and think about her feelings.
That makes sense.
So, me, I don't care about comments. Y'all can comment, because listen, I grew up laughing and joking, like from yay hot grade school on up. That's what we did, like the past time. We talk shit, right. We pop our shit, we laugh, we joke. And a lot of this shit be funny. I laugh with y'all. I don't be caring about that shit.
Okay, so now speaking of Monique, I want to know, what is the relationship that is right now at 7-Eleven Eastern?
So we working on things, we working on things. She really overreacted on a few things, and she told me why. But I wasn't the best when it came to, like being faithful. So I can understand her.
Fidelity. I saw something about that online. I wanted to touch on that too. So I'm glad you brought it up. So you did cheat. How many times? How many different women?
I'm gonna say, y'all. I said 10. You know, I'm gonna stick it at that. You know, I've been good. I didn't clean my act up.
Stick it at that. Let's stick with the truth. What's the truth?
The truth. I'm saying after that, when I said that, I've been faithful after that. I ain't
So
been
it's
really
been 10 women.
Since I've been home. Yeah. I've been home since.
That you cheated, you can't count, or 10 times. Emotional connection, and I'm not. And
Oh,
so I'm not cheating.
you missing the point. I said anything physical.
What if they not
emotional first?
doing nothing physical? They just going out.
No,
So
that's
physical as far as like in each other's presence. Period.
yeah, like yeah.
Okay. So they can text each other.
No, that's entertaining. That's emotional connect. That's a connecting in some type of way. That's dead. That ain't happening. That's cheating. To me, that's cheating.
When the last time you entertained somebody through messages while you was in a relationship?
Oh, entertain a relationship?
While you was in a relationship, when is the last time you entertained somebody through
Man,
messages?
it's been so long ago. I ain't even really doing none of that. I'm telling you, think I'm lying.
So your DMs and text messages and call records.
No, because look,
you're gonna be safe.
If it was that bad, it'd be facts. It'd be like,
so
you know,
everything, your phone records, call logs, and DMs could be leaked today, and you'll be straight, 100% straight.
I ain't saying all that because listen, now listen though. They'd get something misconstrued. They'd hit me up, right? I'd just be playing sometimes, and I'd be like, "What's up?" They'd screenshot it. I'm like, "Oh, you."
All right, so this what you got to do. I don't promote cheating, y'all, but you got to slide up advantage mode, and you got to start using non-disclosures. Boy, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I see that. I heard that, but
yeah, you got to start using non-disclosures if you're gonna be cheating. Y'all might as well. If y'all gonna cheat and she gonna stay, y'all might as well cheat safe.
No, I ain't really on that. I got other things to worry about. I ain't really
that's smart
into that. You feel me?
So what? My question was, what was it like growing up? Like, what was your dynamic with your parents and your siblings? Who raised you? Who was you raised in the house with?
From Cleveland, Ohio. You know, my grandparents raised me. My grandmother, especially, you know, she was hands-on with me. My father, he was there more financially. My mother was there as best as she could. Rest in peace. I got my mother right here representing. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers. So, like I said, my grandparents raised me, and they taught me principles and morals, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I stuck to my guns. But when Monique was holding me down, she was rocking with me, whether we had our issues in there or not. I came home, gave her the opportunity, I gave her the chance. I got that relationship we had in there, a chance out here. So the love was there. Like, we ain't just get put together and put on the show. No, we was in a relationship prior to the show. We had our ups and downs in there. We could have been on Love during lockup, but you know, we ain't.
You want
I ain't know nothing about that. No, I ain't know nothing about that.
Okay. So, what led up to prison?
So me being in the streets, being out of the streets and out of jail, so I was 15, and I got caught up in the streets, drug trafficking, heavy drug trafficking. Yeah, it was like that. It was going crowd. Went federal at 20 years old. I went federal. And
you didn't get to. Did you get to go to your mom's funeral?
Yeah, I did. I did.
But
I actually,
you went. How long after the funeral did you go to jail?
It was less than 60 days. It was actually 60 days to be exact.
So
August 16th. You
were a young boy. You were a young boy going through the grieving process while also having to like serve a great amount of your time in the system. And how was that? How was that like going through grieving, but also being in jail? Because in prison, a lot of people don't realize like when you in those type of environments, that's not really a place you can be vulnerable for real.
Yeah, if you know about prison, you can't really show no weakness though. So I just held my own. I always been strong mentally, and then I just made sure like I kept to myself, to really feel how what everything I was going through. I was going through loss of my mother, federal indictment. So I just kept to myself. I just really kind of regrouped and kept my composure, really get myself together like mentally, because I was going through a lot.
Yeah. So, did you have your siblings support a lot?
Yeah, I had family support for sure.
Which sibling was you closest with?
Out of the ones y'all seen on TV?
Yeah.
I was closer to Darren. We actually lived together before I got locked up.
Okay.
My mother.
What about your sisters? What was your relationship like with them growing up?
Growing up, like I said, I was raised by my grandparents. So I was in my grandparents' household, which it was just me. And my mother had them. So it was like I'd go to see them holidays, on the weekends, and like after school. So we was always together, but like me and Darren was the closest growing up. we all had our own individual relationships.
Okay.
I always say I ain't got no favorite sibling. I don't play favorites. I don't do that. But I was closer to Darren though, because we lived together. You know, we closer than age, and you know, that's a little bruh.
So when it comes to this whole new reality TV stuff with you, has that put a strain on your relationship with Darren at all? Like, does he feel any way about you, or feel like you favor anything or let anything happen with your other family members, or has it not been a problem?
I'm saying, you know, not everybody gonna see it my way, so at times it be like that, and I respect it. I don't put my expectations on nobody else, because everybody else gotta live their own life.
So that means, yeah, you got a way of not answering questions.
No, I'm answering. That's how I answer the question. Everybody got their own way of seeing things. I respect. I can't say, T-Time, you saying the wrong thing. No, you saying what you feel. Like, I'm gonna say what I feel. This is my life. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. And how did you feel when, because of course you got love for your siblings. How did you feel when it was a situation where Elizabeth felt that how she identifies as far as her gender was, I guess, disrespected by Monique's sisters?
You know,
that caused a big strain in you?
It did, because she felt, my sister Elizabeth felt like I was the one that put that information out there. No, but you know, everybody see things. They don't always see things the way you want to see it. So
that makes sense. Okay.
They did them. I can't really stop my sister from saying something. I can't stop Monique's sister from saying a lot of things.
And speaking of you saying you can't stop your sister from saying something, Elizabeth said a lot. Elizabeth just said that Monique be cheating with you. What's she talking about?
So, man, my sister just being crazy. Like, she basically like condoning it. She not really there. Like, she condoning, like, she let me cheat. That's what she basically saying. Like, let me cheat, but that's not true.
Monique let you cheat.
But like I said, when we be in a breakup space, I feel like, you know, we ain't together and I can go do me. But Monique being faithful still.
So do you feel like you as a person, you should start being more vocal about certain stuff? Because not being vocal about certain stuff could portray a certain image or make people feel a certain way. For example, when your sister Elizabeth said that on live, that was on a major platform where she was like, oh, Monique, you be cheating with him. And in that moment, that was a time where you could have stated, no, she don't. So do you feel like you not speaking up in moments about certain things could cause somebody else to feel some type of way?
Yeah, it can. I ain't gonna lie.
Because in the moment you was like, you crazy.
Yeah, because like I ain't really no bitch ass nigga though. It's like I ain't really going back and forth with everybody. I ain't doing that. That ain't me. That ain't never been me.
Yeah. So do you you cool with anybody on the show?
No, I respect.
Had a conversation with anybody on the show?
Not really. It's been a light conversation. I salute them. You know, I wish everybody well and happiness in their relationship. And
looking back on the show, do you feel like what people be saying about Monique being controlling, do you think you can see that?
No, that's a fact. I knew that early on though.
Oh, so you already feel like
Monique
yourself that she's controlling.
Monique used to joke and and play like when I was locked up, like I want to be in your skin. Cause she was crushing on me and loving on me. And she in love, so she want to be around me 24/7, know what I'm doing, where, what, when. So that's just being
crazy
in love.
How it's crazy how a lot of us knew you would be a cheater before you cheated.
Yeah, that was like the typical thing. Me and locked up, but y'all only think y'all like I got my perspective. I feel like baby said it was over with, so I'm like, shit, it's over with. I'm finna go do me. I use that as an excuse. I ain't gonna lie, I use that as an excuse. Like, all right, we off. I'm finna be on.
So was you just picking random females, or was like, nah, I've been watching this girl, or I've been doing this girl? Like, how was it? What was it? Like, where you found these people?
Man, that's a good question. That's a real good question. they just pop up. They mysteriously pop up. Like they got good time. They got perfect time. I ain't gonna lie.
Where they pop up at your house?
They might pop up. No, I ain't gonna say that. They gonna pop up anywhere. Like my little spots I be at. Everybody know I can be at the casino.
So you saw some people at the casino and said, I'm gonna take you down today.
No, I want to do it like that, but they be watching. So
okay,
shit happens, especially in that.
And there was no emotional connection with these people. It was just
it was like just a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Monique said I'm working 7, so I gave him that 7.
Monique said what?
I was a 7. So
when you got out of jail.
Yeah,
so you were just giving 7s and bouncing.
That's what she said. Why you think she loved me the way she do?
Because y'all made a connection. You was locked up, and shit.
No, because she know me a lot more than what y'all know me. You know, that's what it is. She know a little bit more about me. I ain't that bad of a guy.
So so tell us why she loved you.
Because like she know that I didn't gave her like all the love that she ever had. Like it was genuine. Like when I was locked up, she went through some little things, some trials and tribulations. I was there for her. I had her back. And, you know, I'm very supportive. I want the best for her. I tell her like everything, like, you know, she want to hear. Like that's what it is. Like I make sure she feel good. And she get treated right. When we was in a good space, she treated right. Not everything on TV.
Only thing we see is when she get treated bad.
And then like, boom, she ain't never really been a designer. I put her in that Burberry. Everybody was talking about that's fake. No, that was real.
Then she put you in Burberry?
No,
I thought that.
Oh no, I put us in Burberry. That's just like, no, that's just like.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, because everybody like, okay, she did all this for you, she did all that, but yeah, truth be told, we did it together.
So why you love her? Why you so in love with Monique? Or are you in love with Monique?
Man, listen, the relationship me and Monique had, it started off as friendships. You know, it was no pressure. We got to know each other, started caring about each other, and I'm like, you know what, you feel like that about me, I feel like it's about you. Let's make it official. So we made it official 2/19/20. So with that being said, she know what she got. She know what I'm here for.
But why you love Monique, then? What is it about Monique that's like, this is why I love her? Why you still around?
Are we still around?
Why you still around?
Because, you know, we had something special. And I say had because, like, we in that space where we working on things. Can we rekindle that light or not? That's what it is. Can that flame be re-sparked? Because every time something goes on, it's like, damn, what's really going on, Derek? You know, okay, I'm always being scrutinized. What's really going on,
Derek? Because how we know? Because you said that y'all on the outs right now, but when you on the outs is when you just be going around giving 7s out. No, so it's like,
no, I'm saying, no. Listen, she said 7s. That's what she said.
Oh, man, she said it ain't really 7s.
Yeah, no, it can't be.
She ain't gonna lie, but
no. She told me, she said that because she said, why would she tell the world that her man laying? You know, laying. You know.
Oh, that was a tactic to get him to stay away.
Yeah, that only made him look like a little bit more like, oh yeah.
So how we know you ain't out here laying whatever you really laying while y'all working on things? Because y'all ain't together, and that's when you be cheap. Or
no, because
not so cheap.
You know, I learned from that. I've been talking to a lot of elders. She told me about that, and they like, and some other females, you know, I got female friends. They cool, ain't nothing sexual. It's all platonic. So like, I asked them the question, like, so if a girl was to break up with me, and she says it's done and over with, do I still must be faithful?
Yes.
See, I never knew that. I ain't grow up.
What your friend say?
She actually said yes. She said female.
I think you knew that.
She said a female would say that, but really be still in love and really want to be with you. I'm like, why?
But you knew that. You knew that.
Nah, no.
Okay, so I got a question because you a little person like you was having a whole lot of fun. Like you were just having a whole lot of fun. Like was you maybe like having threesomes and that's kind of what added up to 10, or you literally was at everybody's house like, all right, I'm done with you. I'm going here. Now, like what was?
Man, let me say this, man. Listen. The female, I did my thing where they wanted just as bad as I did. So we ain't gonna do that. They wanted it just as bad as me.
Oh, so you did want it bad. You did want them bad.
I'm saying it went both ways. It went
so
both
you wanted
ways.
them bad?
Say what?
So you did want them people bad?
At one point in time, I guess.
Oh. Okay, so why you just don't get into like a poly love relationship? You down with that? Or is that something that's like...
I'm saying, I asked Monique on the show was she down with a threesome because we was locked up. When I was locked up, she said she was, she won't definitely consider that.
So you asked, do she like girls?
Nah, she probably really did it for me, for real. She said,
you know, she didn't like girls?
No, she told me she wasn't really into that. But they, you know,
that was before or after you asked her for the threesome?
No, so look, she told me she wasn't into it, but she really had girls. Like, prior to me, she talked to him, and I'm like, how was that? And she said she ain't really take it too far, but she had some girls crushing on her before.
Okay. So, what's up with the threesome? Where's the progress with that?
Monique
can't happen.
Monique ain't going for it. Monique ain't going for it. She said I ain't been on my best behavior, so you know.
So if she was in agreement to a poly, you would get into that type of relationship?
I almost definitely explore that. See what that hit for. I ain't gonna.
You would date two people? You would date two people at the same time?
Hey, I got enough.
You got enough what? But ain't you like 4'11"?
No, I'm 5'6". 5'7" on a good day, man. I'm not that short, man. Somebody just seen me today talking about you ain't even that short.
You is. You said you 5'6". That's short.
All right. Some people might be all right. I'm cool though. All right. I make up for it.
You make up for it?
Yeah.
I guess that's important.
That's what they say.
All right. You got fired from the show. I heard y'all got fired.
Oh, we did not get fired. Look, one thing about it, if y'all paid attention to another couple, I guess you know some situations that happened on TV where you know it ain't sit right with a few people. They got X'd out. You know, they got X'd out.
Who got X'd out?
It was another couple. I don't really want to put name. You got to just do your research. They got X'd out. And then,
what?
Now if that
they can't get mad at you because you said they got fired. I mean,
but I feel
so they got X'd out, but you didn't. Why was Elizabeth thinking y'all got fired?
You know, because she wasn't a part of the rest of the film.
So she felt because we was reading out the storyline. Obviously, there is no storyline.
Say that again.
So basically, Elizabeth was thinking since they were written out the storyline, basically there is no storyline.
Yeah, so everybody want to be a part of this, show. It's fun. It's new. Like, it's fun.
What was you thinking when they was fighting?
Man, listen. You pay attention to it. I ain't want them fighting. I know Chicago and I know Cleveland.
Yeah.
I tried to stop that situation best as I could.
Did we just not think you trying to stop it? Or
that's a fact. Prior to, I don't know the edits and everything, but if you pay attention, I was driving first.
Okay.
I got hopped out the side of the road. Let them know like this was going on. Like, don't be on that. They on this. And that's when you see my little sister Aubriana start driving. Y'all, if you pay attention, boom, they drive, and that was that. And then it went from there. I ain't want them fighting at all. I ain't put my hands on no female. I don't do nothing like that.
Well, speaking of that, your sister was saying you was beating up Monique.
Yeah, I ain't nobody doing that. If that was the case, I know for sure I wouldn't be on TV. I wouldn't be.
So like without being,
listen, she be putting a little.
So Elizabeth is lying. Elizabeth basically is a liar.
A little extra, Yeah, just
So that's clickbait. She be doing shit for clickbait.
What we say in the streets?
Clout
she put a 10 on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So that's what I wanted. So it's a lot of momentum and a lot of attention that you've been getting after starting the show. Is this something you plan on doing something with, or are you just like, I'm gonna do this one thing until the well dries out, or is it like, nah, I want to get my hands into other shit to
Oh, for sure, it's going. I got a movie I'm finna be in.
Oh, I know this, man.
I'm doing club appearances, bookings. Like, I'm getting booked for posters and everything. People want to see me, so I'll be popping out, showing my face. Meet and greets, having fun, and that's just I like to do that because I've been locked up.
So I like to help people. I don't want to offend nobody because you are single right now. So I can ask you this question. You got a lot of, you are able to connect with certain people that you probably wouldn't have been able to connect with if you wasn't on this show. And you're visible to people that you probably would have been visible to. So that being said, who you be seeing on the ground that you would be like, I'll shoot my shot with as a single man? Like, what celebrities are influencers and TV stars that you like to look good?
Let me say this. I don't like nobody pictures.
Who look good?
I don't be shooting my shot, man. I ain't
say you did. Who would you be like, I'll shoot my shot?
They be shooting they shot at me.
Who?
They know who they is.
Who shot they shot?
Ain't nobody for real. They ain't nobody. They shoot they shot though.
Look, we ain't even gonna do that. We ain't gonna expose who really did it. But who would you have shot your shot with, you know, as a single man?
Man,
TV star, rapper, singer, who you see?
I don't be in that. I ain't one of them type. You know, man. I'll make it happen. I don't be doing that. I don't be doing too much watching nobody else. I just be, no, for real. I don't be doing that.
If you found some regular people that you said, I'm trying to go give us whatever to, I'm pretty sure you would see some fun ass, thick ass, rich ass females on the internet that you like, nah.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't remember that names, man.
She might slide in your DM after 6.
Man, they might, but see, look, then I gotta be worried about, is it real, fake? I ain't nobody on all that.
You ain't gotta worry about if it's real or fake. It's gonna be real. Now I help you find out if it's real or fake. Who you trying to shoot your shot with? I know a lot of folks. Who you trying to shoot your shot with? I'll tell you if I know. I'll help. Or just let me know.
Hey, look, see, my thing is, it's gonna happen. When it happen. It's gonna happen for a reason. If they want me, they gonna tap in. It's been like that.
There you go, deflecting. Nah. See, if you on here, we gotta answer questions.
Listen, I'm not checking looking for nobody. I ain't doing that.
You ain't gotta look for them, but who fine?
No, but look, you can say what city I want to go to. That's more like
what city you want to go to.
I ain't gonna fake. It's Miami. They been.
Also, I know you want to go to Miami. You like Suki.
No, I ain't saying all that. You know, Houston.
I'm in Houston right now. I'm out here in the hotel.
I ain't gonna lie.
In Houston, but you trying to go to Miami? You like Suki?
Man, no, nah, not really.
Why you won't answer the question?
She doing her thing, nah. But
why you won't answer the question?
Because like I don't really.
All right, so why you want to go to Houston?
Because they checking for me. They say come through. You went everywhere else, Derek, but Houston? How you ain't go to Houston?
Why you won't answer?
And ain't never been there before. Say what?
I thought you said you was an open book at one point.
I'm saying I am.
So why you won't answer the questions? You be deflecting a lot.
I don't really be checking for nobody else. Like
you ain't gotta be checking for somebody to be like she cute. You ain't saw no cute females.
Say what?
Jada single.
Yeah, she ain't checking for me. She probably ain't checking for me.
She cute. You would talk to Jada?
No, the question is, she would talk to me.
She probably.
That's how I'm coming.
You would talk to Jada if she slid in your DM. You would respond.
I think it'd be capped though. She, you know. I gotta get my shit together. I got my shit all the way turned up.
That's cool. If she slide in your DM and want to help you, you gonna respond to Jada?
Man, I plead the fifth, man. I plead the fifth.
That's better than no.
Like I ain't really one of them dudes that be like this, that, and the third. Like me, that's cool. I ain't never had a problem with getting no female or doing none of that. I'm gonna tell you that much.
You said what?
I said I ain't never had no problem with getting no female. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Okay.
How about that one?
Okay.
That's being an open book. I don't have no trouble.
Alright, so stop talking about what somebody taught to you, because you ain't got no trouble in that department.
Yeah. So
y'all filming the 3rd season of the show, right? Y'all will be filming season 3.
There's a lot of things in the works. Ain't nothing been, no dotted line has been signed yet. It's a lot of things in the works, though, for sure. We got some talks.
When you thinking on, so if in a perfect world, when you want to get married? When you think you and Monique should have a wedding?
We got to get past what we going through first now.
So really, you're not rushing into nothing like that?
I don't really rush into nothing. Okay. Like everybody want to put, their relationship goes on us. No, let us live our life and go through the things we go through.
Okay. Okay, so what problems are y'all going through? Do you feel like outsiders are more so the problem than really y'all? And when I say outsiders, I'm not talking about fans and strangers that don't know y'all, because I don't even understand how that could be important.
Walked away and said, okay, and Cam was there. Cam was like, oh.
Man, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna argue.
And that was the second time you did that to me when I left you. You just whatever.
But you won't be telling people you've done it over with. You telling people you've done it over with. Like you don't know what side you want to be on. I don't want no drama with you. Like,
Eric, when we broke up, when I left, it was no bullshit. I didn't post nothing crazy. I ain't even tell nobody we had broke up. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a couple days. Because like I said, I need to go home, regroup, whatever the case may be. But after that bullshit you did last night, that's
what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? But look, it's not making sense. You said broke up with me, but I did something that you didn't like. It don't make any sense.
What did he do necessarily? do that.
Tell Elizabeth, mind her business and go wash her face before she get on the camera saying anything.
All right, listen. We can't get nothing out there.
Derek, what I want to say is, you wanna come on live this morning and try to clear your name or whatever. Why you didn't have this same energy last night with me?
Just say what y'all mad at each other about so y'all can move forward. It's not if everybody points.
I'm not even mad at her. I'm mad at because at the end of the
Can't
day,
be mad at me.
Okay, well, let him say what he's mad about.
At the end of the day,
what you mad
at
about.
the end of the day, you always want to go against me. Like, okay, when people want me to come out, granted, we can get more money together, but granted, they're not asking for you.
Derek, why? Because the club scene is not my lane. That's not my lane. So of course, my
so
you asking me to come to the club. That's not my thing.
My thing is,
until
I make it with me, and you say no. That's not.
Derek, when you asked me to go out with you last night, number one, that was chump change. Number two, I had already made the decision to leave.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Was to have a good time, to have a nice little outing together, meet and greet.
And her point was
people who want to see us, who always want to see us. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not even getting unaccomplished, man. Like, you want to come in here and
Derek, if you want to talk on this thing, get away from Elizabeth.
All right, man. All right.
Your sister right there. You always do that. I'm not saying
because my sister sitting here not saying nothing. My sister sitting here not saying nothing.
I'm not saying nothing either, girl. You keep saying get away. I'm just trying to figure out why y'all keep arguing.
Oh, why you right there?
Y'all got a problem to be mad at
why you right there? Why you sit up there last time I told you I robbed you for $10,000? That's why I left.
Okay. So that's what you mad about? Because because I understand right there on the live as well, and I'm not even about so. If she here, I'm here.
The crazy part about it, though, every time I get
every time you feel like it's a problem.
Get away from that guy. We can't hear you, Derek. Get away from that guy. We can't hear you.
You said what, Derek?
I said you want to get mad at me because of females in the picture with me or the picture frame with me. That is like, come on, man. You see me
when I asked you.
You see me at in Akron.
Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his slata, then he dance my cha-cha. Open his zaza, they go straight to the mata.